It's funny, I can't keep the violin in. um, okay, I have an interesting read for you. Um, you could be dealing with a false person and a main female divine feminine. We rolled Taurus and 8. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, a Hierophant, or a Leo. Or this could be a test. So, let me see here. Okay. In the heart of the situation, we have um, Virgo energy. You're independent. You're successful. You're living luxuriously with the things that you worked hard for. However, the challenge is for you to close out a cycle. We'll get to that in a minute. Um, there's something holding you back, fears, something. Um, and in the past, you could have had a partnership blocked somehow. I'm not getting, it didn't come out like this, so I'm not getting that it's a breakup, but I'm getting that it's blocked. Um, clarifying the world, we have these both kind of came out in a weird way, so I'm going to take both of them. This one we get a lot on this channel, apotheosis. So the challenge is to close out a cycle so that you can move up and onward. The phone's ringing. It's the spiritual phone's ringing. Um, clarifying the lovers. I thought this was interesting. So, like, you think, okay, so the reincarnation card kind of speaks for itself, but um, it talks about that's funny. That must be. I read that as timelines instead of lifetimes. I think that's significant. I mean, it talks about like, okay, let me read this because I don't want to mess it up. It's really good. Um, okay. This potent symbolism speaks of the profound truth of our soul's eternal nature, duh, and its continual cycle of rebirth, death, and transformation across countless lifetimes. But I saw timelines for some reason. I think that's important. Just as the phoenix arises anew, you're invited to embrace the perpetual renewal. I talk about like ego deaths. You know, it's a continual cycle. So something needs to die, and in the past, it adds up to 13. So there's a death of something for something new to come. Um, perpetual renewal and incarnation into ever expanding embodiments of our most essential deathless selves. Um, so I don't know why I'm leaning towards the back first. Oh, that one goes here and that one goes there. Okay. Um, Reincarnation. Okay, sorry. I feel like you're in a cycle of a past breakup is interfering with your new one. Um, Clarified by the magician, you manifested this. Clarifying the magician is return. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I did highlight some parts of it. What I felt was interesting to this read was it talks about like the familiarity of home, but it also talks about the closing of a chapter. Like you went on an adventure and you're returning to your true home, not necessarily the home that's like recently familiar to you. Timelines, lifetimes is what I'm getting more profoundly. Um you had a public victory in the past. That's how we got here. So you're in the heart of the situation, you're independent, um you're sexy independent, doing well. I've never gotten this feeling off of the 6 of Cups, but it's because of your deep love. Um I'm you love everyone in your surroundings, but like I feel like this isn't specifically from someone in your past. Like you are just loving, period. Because of these deep connections is why you're successful. Equals 15 Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Um, Clarified by the Wheel of Fortune wants to give you a turn. Um, Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune is threshold, and it talks about making a choice of either it's a beaded curtain she's pulling, so you're either stepping into a new cycle unknown, or you're going to stay safely in the past. You can't have both. You have to do one or the other. Clarifying the world, we have atonement. um I'm getting it's a challenge to close out a cycle because you've got an inner conflict. You have to unify your mind and your heart. Atonement. Intuitively, I'm getting that there's something that you're not, something within you that you're fighting that you're not proud of. You're being encouraged to take a leap of faith um, for a new beginning. Um, Again, in the past, I mean, in the subconscious, you're afraid of something. Clarified by the moon, it's your fears are out of control. Clarifying the moon, we have departure. Um, there's just something that you won't let go. You won't let go of. Equals 23 Taurus. And when I clarified what does this person need to close out a cycle with,